Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of FoundationCraft, the series where we go back to beta 1.7.3 and begin our survival in there. From there, we may go to other versions, but for now, we are here on this version of Minecraft to basically get a foundation because I never played these versions, and other than to like mess around. So I would really like to just get into it and get going. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a seed, obviously, and we're going to go for a classic seed that I never played on because I never did this. So we're going to call this world Foundation Craft, right? We're going to go with no space, though. Okay. So I'm super excited for this series. We're going to, because I never played these. This is just something new for me. I get to experience a lot of the bugs and stuff. Now, obviously, this is one of the last betas. There's like two more after this, 1.8 and 1.8.1. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? I thought about starting an alpha, but it wouldn't have been like the early alphas. It would have been like the most recent alpha right before beta, and then we would have went to 1.2 and or 1.4 because that's when beds were added and stuff like that. But let all this stuffage at it come in. I tried to get Optifine to work for beta 1.7.3. I know there's one that exists, but I couldn't get the load, so we're just going to have to wait until we get to the versions that have it. And the soonest version on the actual website is 1.7.2, but I know there's some that exist for the other versions. But for now, this is Glacier. Once everything loads in, it's loading in pretty slow on my side. We got 30 something frames per second, but once everything loads in, I normally get like 70 or 80 on this, so frames isn't a problem on this. Also, I also was messing around, and a jungle biome spawns right there if we load up in 1.7.3 right now before it loads in over there, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to have a fun time. Now, let me actually, no, our sounds are good. All right, so let's get going, because we have to get a house or something going before the nighttime falls. And that's the goal for today. It shouldn't be a very long episode, but there are going to be no cuts on this one, so that might be different. It could end up being like an hour long. We don't know. So sorry in advance. There's a tree over there. So we'll get to that one. Okay, so I'm super excited again. I've talked about this already, but I'm super excited for this series because this is the beta version, right? This is the classic version that people think of, right? Like, not that people think of whenever they think of the game, they think of more recent stuff, I'm pretty sure. But, what I think of at least is this. Like, when someone tells me, like, nostalgic Minecraft, right? I think of this version. And I never even played it. So, um, yeah, this is definitely something that we're going to be doing. I'm super stoked to get started. So, that being said, let's get going. Now, there are no enchantments either, so we kind of got to be careful with some tools because, yeah, unbreaking is not a thing yet, and mending is not a thing yet, which would be cool. I never got like a legitimate survival started until after that happened, like until after mending. Before that, I got to like unbreaking. I got like some decent stuff, but I never like took survival and went like, okay, I got to do this, this, and this, and I got to get this, and I got to get the best stuff. The goal was always like have fun, and obviously that's still the goal whenever I play now on like the hardcore world that we did and all that jazz. Which is no longer hardcore world, just my personal survival that I do when I'm not going to be doing this series. That'll be what I'm doing is playing on that one probably, especially this weekend. And then obviously I have 3 days left of school and then all that jazz. So summer's coming up and I'm super excited. So without further ado, let's get into it. So um, the way we're gonna mine, actually, let me grab this coal. The way we're gonna mine and get stone off the bat is we're gonna mine like into a mountain, and that'll be where we have our first shelter for this entire series and this world actually. I'm hoping this world lasts a long time because I know the more they update, right, the more unique our world is going to be because it was originally beta. We started it in 1.7.3, so I'm super excited for that. So with that being said, though, let's get into this. Now, we've got a lot of stuff planned for this series, at least I think. And I'm not even sure, like, obviously I say I'm talking about updating to newer versions, as we go. Um, but there is a chance that we just stay in beta. And also there's this thing of, should I have started an alpha, should I kind of wish I did, but at the same time, kind of glad that I didn't, because that means that we get the seed, right? Because this is the world generation changed, right? And it's constantly changing even now, but it's like straight up different compared. That is also part of the reason I want to Optifine, because I'm pretty sure they add more settings into this. There's Umberto over there. Yeah, so this is such a unique seed though, and you're not going to get anything like this in more recent unless you do that new thing called Neo beta generation. So it's like a line of code, and you can type in seeds, right, that were originally for the beta versions of Minecraft, and you get that same seed in there because of a line of code putting it into a custom one. And it's super unique and super cool. That someone finally figured that out. Oh my goodness, that's loud. Uh, Turn this puppy down a little bit. Um, but yeah, that's totally something that's happening. Um, okay, so let's get on into it, and we're gonna dig in right here, I think. So yeah, this will be the first starter house that we have, and this will be the first area that we live in. We'll get some torches in here to light this up so everyone can see well. That's not how you craft torches. But I am super excited, and I tried to shift click that into my stuff, so that's not gonna work. Sweet. Okay. So this series, I don't know how long it's gonna last. Hopefully, it'll be the longest lasting series on my channel, because this is something that not very many people do. Now, something that I realized is that Green did a similar series um, at the start of his channel, like a couple years ago or something like that. I'm not entirely sure exactly when it was, but that series did not inspire this idea in my brain, but it did start to inspire how I'm going about it now, because I had no idea that that was even a thing until earlier, um, when I was so earlier whenever I was looking up, like I was trying to look up old survival series for 1.7, where people started their survival series early, like 1.7 or alpha or something like that, and I wanted to go through and I wanted to see what it was all about, figure out and figure out exactly where that happened, right? So I wanted to figure out what people did, how it was played, different little things. I wanted to make sure I was prepared to do this, right? But obviously, we're prepared now because we're doing it. But I was watching the series. The part where I'm at right now is 1.4, the beta, so the cobblestone texture is still awful in his, and it's better now. This is the old, this is the new one that we basically have today. Not the newest one, but the one that I kind of remember from whenever I started the game, which is 1.7 actually. That's whenever I started the game. I started the game in 1.7.2, I think. Or no, 1.6, but I didn't start really playing the game until 1.7. So I wanted to kind of do that, which is cool. Like I had a lot of fun playing, but I didn't do like a legitimate. I was gonna make a sign, but I don't have wood for it right now. Anyway, so I didn't like. I bought the game during 1.6, and I played the game for a little bit. But past that, I never actually like did a full-on survival where I like actually tried to do something amazing with it. So this is something new to me, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm super excited for this series because I get to play on something. I get to be part of something that's amazing. And I also tried to get on Minecraft Online earlier today, but um, I couldn't connect to it, and I don't know if that's them or me, but it said there were people online, so it's probably me. Either that, or it's because I was doing multi-MC, and there's like that session um, issue, or there's like because it was like, I forget what it said again. Wow. But it's something along the lines of like could not basically could not connect or end of something is what it said, or I don't remember, but I do remember that that was kind of what we did, and it was fun. But couldn't get on because I wanted to kind of explore because that server's been up for I'm pretty sure beta 1.7 when it started. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's when it started, and it's on 1.3.2, which is jungles and stuff like that. So it's more recent, more blocks and stuff like that, but it's not the newest, obviously, and it's definitely like nowhere near what it is nowadays, right? But I wanted to kind of like it was either that or I started a series on Minecraft Online, right? Because it is just plain survival on that. It's not pay to win or anything like that, as far as I'm concerned. I know Minecraft Online isn't pay to win because they don't have kits, they don't have like that. You can donate, but that's not for like giving you an advantage or anything like that. Um, it's something else. I can't remember what I was thinking. Ooh, iron. But yeah, that's something that I want in a server, at least, is for it not to be paid one, because I'm not gonna play on a server that's not working or that I can get on. Ooh, ooh, I don't have any food. Okay, string though. I'm happy with that. All right, I didn't get a bed. So let's grab some iron and then or the one piece of iron that's here, and let's head out. We'll do some. All right, so I didn't grab any food or anything like that, but I have coal in the furnaces, which I'm just gonna replace because we're gonna go mining, I think, instead. So I'm gonna go digging and do all that. Now, my plan was to do no cuts in this series, but when it's dark outside, it's very hard to see because you can't turn the brightness up. It's like perpetually in moody um, lighting and stuff like that, or the brightness is always set to moody, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you get Optifine. And I couldn't get it to work. Like I tried, but I'm using multi MC, and I know that the thing that is for it, you can get it to work with. I know for a fact you can get it to work with the other stuff, the other thing. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. All right, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna turn this into as many torches as we can, which is not very many because we used all our wood, but that's fine. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna expand this here. All right, so how do I want to go about this? So right now we have a little tiny 3x4 room. We could expand out, make a 5x5 area that we can semi-design, right? And then do like windows and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure this out. If we do this, which is 2, 3, 4, yeah, so we can do 5x5 easily here, I think, without too many troubles. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Now, beta versions have many glitches and stuff like that. Obviously, it was the beta version, and then a couple like a little bit after this version came out, 1.8 came out with the beta, and then not long after that, the 1.0 came out, which is the first official release. And yeah, that was fun. And I remember I played Xbox 360 version before I played Java Edition. So I've been playing since before 1.6, but I for sure didn't. That's pork chop for sure. But I for sure didn't play that. But I know that Xbox 360 when it first came out was basically beta 1.7.3, if I'm not mistaken. It was an early version of Minecraft basically for that, and then they kind of like quickly updated. They like updated it at a rapid rate for anything else. This takes forever. Boink. Okay, so we're gonna go extend one more back this way. Now, right. Now, I'm not entirely sure what we want to do in here, because this is our first shelter, and I want to commemorate it, and I want to make it like we're gonna upgrade it slowly and do some stuff like that. But ultimately, this is not where we're gonna be staying permanently. So yeah, that's a thing. But I want to do special like rooms and stuff like that. Maybe design like try to like at least make this completely out of stone or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do like a cave kind of thing. Um, there's a zombert over there. We're gonna go inside. Um, Noise. Okay. So this is our room. We have some coal. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna that in there, that in there, and just let that smelt. We're gonna eat some pork chop to get our health back up. All right. So, ooh, actually, I have wood. We're just gonna go all of this into planks because I'm not entirely concerned about this. But here we go, and we'll just like stick that over there. I didn't do that, so we're gonna stick pork chops in there. The other pork chops, right? Okay. Um, and we'll make that into a double chest because why not? Yoinkers. Okay, sweet. Ooh, there's no noises. That's weird. That isn't the old noise, but that's the alpha noise. I missed the alpha noise. I wish we had that noise. Sweet. Alright, so I can start getting rid of the noise right here. Now the question is, do we terraform the outside to make it look nicer to cover up the smooth stone? Probably not. I'll probably keep it as it is, but the building process is a little bit longer in this because it takes longer to clear out blocks and stuff like that, unfortunately. Otherwise, it would be easier, right? So obviously if we had efficiency and stuff like that, like we do in the newest versions of the game, we have we would be able to get so much stuff done, right? But we can't get as much stuff done because we are not that. So we are not in the newest version of the game, obviously. So okay. So with this being said, this way is to the outside. So I think what we do now is we do like a staircase, or we go like into a room here. Like we do like an open, either we do an open wall or we do like a doorway that leads into like another room. And inside that room we do like a lot of chests or something like that, or we do like or we can just do a hallway, and then to there we can basically go up, or we can do like that. This is like the entrance to our main base and goes up because the plan was for us to go up here and then have like a bridge going across like that, and then minecart like build classically basically, right? So I think that's probably the plan. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's get rid of. So we got again. Plan is to get rid of a lot of the dirt that we have. Go, oops. Okay, put that in there. Go ahead and smelt that up while we have coal. And also we have wood here that I can just stick there. Trying to keep it as organized as possible. Um, that cow is so loud. Okay, so yeah, as organized as possible. And then we have like some food here. And we have a wooden pickaxe that we have no use of. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where the moon is, but I'm assuming it's like over yonder, so it's gonna getting light soon. So let's go ahead and go out here and find this cow, which is right here. Nope. Where is the guy? Obviously, this cow's over here, but we need some. We're gonna have to get our food supply up eventually. So obviously, if this is the entrance, we probably do a bridge here and a bridge here. Ooh, it's getting light. Okay, so let's actually do that. Let's do a bridge today. So we have like kind of a compound kind of going. So let's try. I was gonna keep this tree here. I thought it was nice on an island, all that stuff. But I think we get rid of this tree and we get rid of these trees as well. So let's head over here because we need to do like a bridge. So I think we do it like over like here, and then it kind of turns into go into that area. I'm not entirely sure how to do this, but it is what it is. All right. Also, there's really no point in us lighting up the area, I don't think, as much. Like, obviously, there's a point in us lighting up the area, but that's not really a thing, right? Um, the lighting is just, like, there. It's, it's super weird in the way that it's done. Um, actually, mission. There is no weather sound. There's no sound to, like, turn down just the weather, so I have to turn on all the sound just to get it to, like, be remotely okay. And um, even then, it's like terrible. I wish. Oh, okay. All right. We got all of these taken care of. Okay. So, actually, I have to. I can't. Okay. We're gonna have to go with no sound for now temporarily, just because the weather is absolutely awful and it's ruining this footage. But that's okay because, whoa, oh boy, that's like a weird walking. The creepers walk like no, they walk straight towards you. That's odd. He did a stupid, but that's okay. Um, all right, so is that a pig? No, it's just my imagination. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Okay, so the plan is that we basically the goal is just to have like a world that lasts a long time. My first world was gone, so I mean like it's straight up gone. Like it was on Xbox 360 at like a grandparent's house. That was like the first world. No, the first world I had is Pocket Edition on my mom's phone, which she doesn't have anymore, and I don't have the world anymore. So, because she deleted it off the phone and all that jazz. So, literally, my first world is gone. My first world on Xbox 360 is also gone. Like literally, my first world is straight up gone. Like all the first worlds are gone. So the only like worlds that I have that are still here is the hardcore world and this world right here, which hopefully like I've lost all my first worlds, right? They're all gone because I did it dumb, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so with that being said, let's get going. So this episode is supposed to be non-cut, just like me doing the first few like days that we have in this world, getting it together, doing some stuff, and there's a cave over here somewhere, and getting some stuff done. Right. The first episode is supposed to be completely uncut, completely just like my first reactions to playing beta, legitimately like actually getting into the game and playing beta for the first time, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it because this is before a lot of the stuff that I remember from playing this game. And ooh, iron. I'm super like ready to play this, like because this is what people play. This is like there's a group of people out there that play the beta version of Minecraft like all the time, and this is the version that they play. And I don't remember that. Like me, the way I've always played is the newest version. Be excited for what's new, and even if you don't like it, because I remember when the combat update came out, I didn't play PC for a long time because it was hard. Okay, it was more difficult, but now I'm used to that. And coming back here though, it took no time to transition, as you've seen. Like literally, I didn't wait to attack and just spammed the mouse button and murked the people with the stone sword there. So yeah, that's just the thing that happens. Okay, so there's some coal. listen to that. Okay, so there was more coal down here, but the whole point of me doing this is just have fun, do my thing, and play like having fun. Like not going, like I'm not even gonna worry about going into like a creative world. Obviously, I don't have creative here, but like loading up in like the newest version or like the 1.0 or 1.2 or something like that when they re-added creative mode, and then rebuilding, which is another thing that like I may like that I've thought about. Like, what do I do? Like, do I do this and then risk um or not risk, but like spend all this time designing all this stuff that would look really good in this, or do I just kind of like have fun and build my my base out, right? Build my base as if I'm playing for the first time, or build my base like that. You know what I mean? Like I would like to play like I've this is it, because whenever I played the first time round, I had like a solid 2 months where I didn't worry about anything. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching YouTube videos and these massive, like, super builds that look absolutely amazing. And then I start trying to mimic that. And I started watching, like, tutorials, build tutorials, and building straight off that. And then I started trying to, like, design stuff of my own and make it look good and not be happy with it, right? So this is a series that allows me just to, like, let loose, basically. I think that's the best way I can put it, is just kind of, like, do my thing. Um, and, for the most part, yay. I'm gonna have a good time doing it, and try to stop me, kind of thing, right? So that's a thing that's happening, and whatever. I'm ready for anything. So with that being said, guys, this will be it for today's episode. Next episode, I'm thinking about doing cuts and stuff like that again. Obviously, um, obviously, that is something that I didn't do in today's episode, and that's just because I didn't feel the need to do it, um, because it's fine. Like, I wanted to make it as like authentic as possible is the best way I can put it, and I think I've done that in today's episode um, of the I almost call it the hardcore. Uh, I've done what I can to make this the best first episode, like the most authentic first episode that I can. And I'm thinking like I'll do a little bit off camera, but probably not as much as you may think. Like I'm actually going to chill, and I may like expand the area and maybe get some chests and stuff like that, like art like pre-made for this world, so that way I'm ready, kind of thing. So I'm like ready for when I have stuff, or if I update, I'm ready for update. And yeah, so I'll probably expand the area, but I'll expand the area. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, without further ado, I can't look at you guys, but bye, guys.